Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, True Fight Gaming, and here we are having a great time playing Final Fantasy 7 and several other games. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 7. It's going to be a bit patchy. I'm still getting used to editing here. It's a new enemy. Use poison against it. Just wanted to showcase this one enemy. I've taken out a lot of the fights now, just so it doesn't get a little bit drip and dry. So hopefully we will progress with the story a bit more. This enemy is slightly floating, so you can't use Quake on it. Poison's good. You want to use it on the first one. It's kind of like those egg cup things that some people have, where it opens up several of the other ones, or the mannequin ones that you can get. Let's talk to this guy. What is it? I just passed a guy in black cape back there. I just tried to tell him what dangerous up ahead, and he ignored me. Sephiroth? Oh god, what a drag. Let's hurry on. It's dangerous up ahead. If any strangers greet you, try to go ahead. I guess it's fun to be an adventure. Let's carry on, folks. Down all the way down here. I've edited all the fights out, but I just want to show you these turtles. Yeah, turtles. Well, they look like turtles to me. If you're back to this channel, leave a comment down below. And if you're new to this channel, turn on that notification bell, because there's more videos coming. More like these. Good explanations and a good walkthrough. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do things, where to go. I just learned a new limit break, climate hazard for Cloud there. We want to keep going across this bridge. What we want to do at this point is save. So we're going to fall down here. Here you can see me. You're supposed to press X rapidly and press the left button on the directional buttons. So you can get this first one here. There's a little bag there. Has an item for a character. You can get several items here. We can buy them later, but we all like free things, don't we, guys? Here we are. Here's me trying to get it for the second time. All you have to do is quit out, save beforehand, quit out, and then you get the wizard staff there. That's for Ares. And then we get the W machine gun. If you're using Barret, then you can use that. But this playthrough, I'm not using Ares or Barret, so that's fine for me. I could have just go straight over. You can see that I failed the second one. So what you want to do before you do the second one is go back, save, and then if you fail like me, quit out and then try it again. You want to do the X rapidly and then the right on the directional buttons there to get that second one, and then we go on. We get a turbo ever there, and we get the transform materia. That will make anyone minimize, go smaller there, so that their attack is less and it's weakened, and you get the toad spell there that turns them into a frog. There's also a enemy skill that we're just about to pick up called the Frog Song that does both of them. So transform isn't really the best magic you can use, but if you're using them singly and you don't have an enemy skill, you could put several different things like Seal, Heal, which gives you silence, and also sleep there. Similar spells to other Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy 8, you have the spell Sleep or Silence. Here we found some chicks. After this you have to fight a chicken. Here we go. Just the way to go is Quake and Poison around this area. We do have the enemy skill Match Magic, that is good for around this area too. But it doesn't do as much damage, so you might have to use it twice or 3 times. You get 10 Phoenix Downs for doing that, so if you don't have any at the time, that's actually a good spot to get the chickens there. Let's go down here. Get a tent, a mine source, and a power source. What we did, we pressed the lever there so that our team can go across the bridge. Here we have another enemy. I just want you to show you it. You can get turbo errors off this enemy, the small mushroom here. And there you go. So if you want stockpile on these mushrooms, they have turbo errors. Next we got across this bridge. Wait, it's a bomb. We need to get off this bridge. Oh my god, there's too many bombs. Let's get off this train. Well, looky here. Never thought I'd ever see your face again. They kick you out of another town or something? You destroy everything you touch. You got a lot of nerve coming back here. Look at this place. It's all your fault North Coral turned it into a garbage heap. Why don't you say something? Or did you forget what you done here already? I'm sorry. You ain't even seen what I've done. Don't waste your time talking to the techno guy. You heard him. It's my fault. This town was destroyed. You know who's responsible enough, Coral? Winding up like this? Here's some items, folks. It's a small town, so you can't really get that much. You got potions, Phoenix Downs, tents. Stock up on Phoenix Downs and tents. You don't really need potions. You can use your tents for HP and MP. As I've said in previous videos, I'm just going to keep giving you that important intel so that you don't use too much time here. And again, in the earlier video, if you haven't watched that, go take a look at that. I'll explain how to get a free Force Stealer. It'll be a next weapon for Cloud. Actually, this is kind of where the story picks up a little bit more. We get a lot more items, a lot more materia. Here's another look at where you can get transform. You just picked up a free one. That's actually pretty good. You don't really need any more transforms. We're going to pick up that important frog song enemy skill. We're going to get a few more things, but you got Maiden Kiss and Cornucopia. They both take off the Mini and Toad frog there. You got the softs that will stop you from the Personification, and there's the Molotov Force Stealer and the bangles there that we stole earlier in the Shanra mansion. See how fast we leveled up just because we had that armor early on. Steel material is good early game, folks. Ethers, turbo ethers and stuff like that. Good early game. Late game, not so much, folks, not so much. But we're coming to the end of this episode now. Let's just see what they're talking about. Barret, what happened? Sorry. What happened? My hometown used to be here, around here. What do you mean used to? It ain't here no more. Heard it got buried in just 4 years. But how could those people say those terrible things? It's my fault. All my fault. My hometown coral always was here. It was dusty and clear. First time I ever heard the reactor was here. I recommended it. Village headman, what are we going to do? The only one opposed to this is Dine. I'm definitely against it. No matter what, there's nothing to talk about. If you're thinking of throwing away our coal, the coal's been for generations, our fathers and theirs before them. Risk their lives for it. We have no right to throw it all away so easily. But listen, Dine, No one uses coal nowadays. It's a sign of the times. Right, everything is Mako now. It's alright, Diane. Shinra Inc. will guarantee your livelihood once the Mako reactor is complete. There's a very important message, guys, here. Listen, Diane, I don't want to, my wife. I know how you feel. The same way. Damn it. I won't give away our coal mines. Diane... That's how the coral reactor was built and completed. See, this message is definitely showing you if your instinct is definitely thinking to go with the times. Not always technology or things like that is the best choice. Same with I don't want to rule out schools or anything, teachers and stuff. That's a good way to learn things when you're younger, but you don't always have to go whatever everyone else does. I know a few people that generally didn't get on with school. They were bullied, similar to me, in fact. I didn't actually do a lot in school, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if I was afraid or I was worrying about friendships too much. Probably did. But the moral of that story is stay in school, folks. Teachings, yeah, it's good, but you can always teach yourself a lot of this later on. College, university, I'd say if you have the time or the funds, if you can get it, or if you know where you're going to be going in life. Not everyone does. YouTube is one of the biggest things right now, but again, with trends, hobbies and things like that, it does teach you quite a lot. To get straight to the point that I'm trying to make, from these games, sometimes people like me or other people play games from a very young age, and they had meaning, guys. I had a lot of memories from these sorts of games. Final Fantasy VII was one of probably one of the 10th or 11th games that I played. I played a lot of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot before. Generally, those were child friendly at the point of time. I was only about 10 to 13 years old around then, getting those sorts of games. Final Fantasy VII definitely came when I was about 12, 13 years old, so gotta say that was around the time when I got out a little bit more. Anyway, thanks for joining us for this video, and that's pretty much the end of the video here. Short one for you folks. I'll see you in the next one. This is the gold saucer. We'll be going over a lot more of this later. I'll be back with some money to buy the big membership here. There's 2 memberships. It's cheaper to get the bigger one. It's a lot more, but actually in the long run it's actually better because it's forever. You gotta watch out for these deals, folks. Don't let anyone scam you. Always read the fine print. Here at the gold saucer you can get a single pass for 3,000 gil, or you can purchase a lifetime pass for 300,000 gil. There's going to be a way to do that very shortly, folks. And if you still got those others, that's a good time to sell them now. If not, if you've already sold them and used them, like I did, I used a lot of my money on various different things. That's generally because I can make a lot of money. I have the time to do all that. If you don't have the time to do that, those others that you did have spent time for, you would have the money for it right now. Right, that's the end of the video, folks, and I'll see you in the next one.